Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the Geminis. Welcome to October 2020, your monthly tarot and oracle reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also remember to check your moon, rising, and Venus if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay? So I have the cards out. I haven't looked at them yet, so give me a moment to connect. I feel like some of you are about to adventure on a new journey. The old seems to be fading away, which is good, or you're going to have to make a decision to let go of the old. I feel that you need to stop fantasizing about something that hasn't really turned out to your advantage. And I feel like this has a lot to do with love because I've got a couple interesting relationship cards out here. I do feel like you need to stay optimistic, stay positive in regards to relationships that you're involved with now. But there are a few here that I feel that you've kind of taken the journey with, and it hasn't really panned out to be what you expected it to be. Maybe you just need to allow a little bit more growth to it and not have high expectations with it right now. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune, though, I do feel like there will be an outcome. And that outcome will really basically be better than what you're experiencing right now. We've got the Page of Swords, so we've got air here, which is you, but it can also mean Libra and also Aquarius. But, beyond the actual signs here, I do feel like that you are going to come to some type of conclusion in regards to relationships that you had that have not really panned out to be the best. But there's a secret here I want to share with you that will open up some of the energies that I'm feeling. Because, we've not just been dealing with things that been happening in our personal life. We're also affected what's been happening in the world. And all of us are going through something here. This card here is look at your patterns in your relationship. That's really important because some of you might be saying, why is this always happening to me? And, why do my relationships turn out to be this way? And I get that you need to look at the patterns. Patterns are important. They are experiences and messages of what we've allowed in our lives and what we have called forward. And it's going to take a little bit of work to work with this shadow energy, your shadow energy, to recognize what it is that needs to change, both in yourself, because if you change, of course, your outlook on the relationship you're involved with now or relationships of the future will change. Now, generally, if we live with someone, for example, if we change our attitude, our behavior, and we work on our shadow energy, because it's hard to look into someone and really see our own mirror. So we point out all the faults and just the likes and the dislikes we have in another person. But we don't realize that that's a part of us also, because we're actually looking in our mirror. So you need to do something in October, Gemini. You need to gift somebody. Either gift someone some type of loving attention or gift someone something materialistic that has a lot of meaning of love to it, or appreciation, gratitude. And when you gift, this is going to change a lot of your energy. Now, you may not see it all in October, but if you begin the steps, the phase to do this, then you'll be on your way to assisting yourself greatly in changing your cycles. Okay? This card here is you are limitless. The biggest thing here with the unicorn is truth, and that you be awakened. Okay? The card says, recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So the unicorn to me always represents truth. And sometimes it hurts to look at the truth, even about ourselves. But once we awaken that, once we bring it to consciousness, it won't be a part of your patterns anymore. It won't be a part of your destiny. You're eventually going to let that go because it's not going to have any more power as you work through it. Get your power back from it. I do feel like there are some situations that have happened in your life that I feel like you need to really learn by those experiences. You need to release and just release the past so that you can heal in the present moment. There's nothing better than the present moment. Okay? And you're working your way through October to a very happy relationship. So some of you might decide that, hey, this is the partner I want to stay with. Or you could meet somebody new and just instantly know that you're going to be happy with them. The other feeling that I've got here is some of you might be moving into a happier place. Some of you who are jobless or are looking for employment, or just maybe your hours have been cut back. Maybe you've moved into a place that you're not quite sure what's going to happen with it. But you know what? Enlighten it. Move your stuff around. Make the energy feel good in your home. And your home will speak back to you because this is where you reside. It has nothing to do with isolation. This is where you come home to sleep. Okay? So really work to enlighten your home. There might be someone that you share space with that might be bitching about every little thing that you do. Or you might even be bitching at everything they do. But you know what? You can make the home happy by maybe not or having someone constantly antagonize you about things. Free yourself up from this. Some of you too might just feel by yourself. You feel lonely. You don't feel content. There's been too many absence energies in your life. So now it's time to fill the void. And you've got the King of Cups here, okay? So, this is really a very spiritual card if you look at it. It does represent water. So maybe you want to use some Scorpio energy and dive deep into the metaphysics and occults to open up avenues for you, or, cleanse yourself from the past. It also represents somebody that could be representing you as an attorney, for example. Because when I look at the Ten of Cups, but then the Queen of Swords, it looks like you could be separating from, some of you could be separating from someone. Or maybe you were looking forward to moving in with this person and suddenly that's changed. The cards have many stories. So that's what I am. I am a story reader. And I give the messages that come out from the cards. Okay, and this is what I'm getting. So some of you, I do feel like, are going through a separation, perhaps even a divorce. And some of you have anxiety about this because you want complete control over the situation. But that's what you have an attorney for. And if you don't have one, get one. Okay. The Strength card also represents Leo. So there might be a lot of egoic energy involved here because of just the convictions and the different energies that are defiant at this time. But I do feel like that you can use the Strength card, Leo, by not the negative side of Leo, the drama, the ego, the over reacting of things, but more the blessing of Leo, like opening up the heart and just, accepting the flow of life and how it's flowing at this time. You've got keep an open mind. You might be in relationships where you have a lot of difference, and that's why I said work with the card, do something for someone else. It doesn't even have to be your lover. It doesn't have to be your significant other. It can just be a friend, or it could be a stranger on the street. You could just pass somebody, you know what I mean? A half a dozen or a dozen bundles of different flowers or roses, whatever you feel that you want to do, whatever's calling you. You could give somebody a crystal stone. You could buy a shirt. You could give someone candy. There's a zillion things that you can do here. I also feel too for some of you who are in the forgiving makeup energies of October between you and your loved one is maybe you'll be on the receiving end of getting these gifts. Any sort of gift. Okay, so that's what I've got. Stay positive about things. Okay, even if things aren't working out exactly for you right now, whatever you are manifesting right now is going to show up in your future anyway. So make the best out of it, Taurus. Thank you so much, and I wish you all so much love and blessings.